Hi, my friends. Happy to have you here at Blacklight Special ASMR. We have some relaxing blacklight hair play, as well as a few random fascinating facts for you. So take a few relaxing breaths and let's get started. Do bananas glow yellow or blue under black lights? Ripe bananas are, of course, yellow. However, under black light, the yellow bananas are bright blue, as discovered by scientists at the University of Innsbruck, Austria, and Columbia University, New York. The team, headed by Bernhard Kotler, reports that the blue glow is connected to the degradation of chlorophyll that occurs during ripening. In this process, colorless but fluorescing breakdown products of chlorophyll are concentrated in the banana peel. The usual appearance of bananas is mainly the result of carotenoids. Under normal light, these natural pigments appear yellow. Under UV light, or known to us as black light, ripening bananas appear blue instead. There is no difference between naturally ripened bananas and those ripened with the use of ethylene gas. Green, unripe bananas do not fluoresce. The intensity of the luminescence correlates with the breakdown of the green pigment chlorophyll. As the ripening continues to progress, the blue glow decreases. Surprisingly, this blue luminescence apparently has been entirely overlooked, says Crawler. By means of various spectroscopic techniques, the team analyzed the structure of the main breakdown products. In doing this, they identified a propionate ester group, a modification never seen before in a chlorophyll breakdown product. This group has a stabilizing effect and could explain the unusually long duration of the fluorescing intermediates in bananas. Fluorescing chlorophyll catabolites have otherwise only been found as short-lived intermediate products in higher plants. Why does the breakdown of chlorophyll occur differently in bananas than any other higher plants, including even banana leaves? Krautler suggests two different explanations. In contrast to humans, many of the animals that eat bananas can see light in the UV range. The blue luminescence of the banana fruit could give them a distinct signal that the fruit is ripe. Or perhaps the chlorophyll degradation products also serve as a biological function for the banana. The amazingly stable catabolites could help to prolong the viability of the ripening fruit. Beam me up a hammer, Scotty. Well, sort of. NASA emails tools to space. You heard that right. The realm of space exploration has always been synonymous with cutting edge technology and innovative solutions to complex problems. One such advancement that has transformed the logistics of space missions is the advent of 3D printing technology. NASA has leveraged this technology to create a groundbreaking capability, the ability to email tools to astronauts in space. This article delves into how this process works, its benefits, and its implications for the future of space travel. Traditionally, preparing for space missions required packing every conceivable tool and component that astronauts may need. Given the high cost of transporting weight into orbit, this approach was not only expensive, but also limited by the payload capacity of spacecraft. Enter 3D printing technology, also known as additive manufacturing, which has provided a novel solution to this challenge. NASA's, quote, email a tool, unquote, concept is simple in its brilliance. Instead of sending physical tools into space, NASA sends digital files, essentially blueprints, that can be received by a 3D printer aboard the International Space Station, ISS. Once transmitted, these files can be used to produce the required tools on demand using the 3D printer installed on the ISS. The process, number one, design. Tools are designed on Earth using a computer-aided design, CAD software. The digital designs are thoroughly tested and verified to ensure they will function correctly in the harsh conditions of space. Number two, transmission. The digital files for the tools are then transmitted to the ISS via a secure communication link. This process is akin to sending an email, hence the term email a tool. Number three, printing. Upon receipt, the files are fed into the 3D printer on the ISS. The printer builds the tool layer by layer using materials such as polymers or metals that are already aboard the station. Number four, usage. The astronauts can then assemble, if necessary, and use the newly printed tools for maintenance, experiments, or any unforeseen repairs. The benefits of being able to email tools to space are manifold. Reduced launch weight. By not having to carry every potential tool, the launch payload is significantly lighter, translating into cost savings and the opportunity to carry other important cargo. Flexibility and efficiency. Astronauts can have access to a specific tool tailored for an unanticipated task without having to wait for the next resupply mission from Earth. Innovation and testing. The ISS becomes a testing ground for the manufacturing and utilization of tools in microgravity, providing valuable data for future missions, including those to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. Sustainability. 3D printing reduces waste since only the necessary items are produced and materials can be recycled and reused for new prints. The ability to send digital designs and manufacture tools on demand in space is a game changer for long duration missions. As humans venture further into the cosmos, resupplying from Earth will become less feasible. For missions to Mars or lunar bases, the capability to email necessary equipment and manufacture it on site will be critical to mission success. The self-sufficiency of astronauts represents a leap forward in space mission logistics. It enhances mission flexibility, reduces costs, and paves the way for sustainable human presence in space. As this technology continues to develop and mature, applications seem almost boundless, with the potential to significantly alter how we approach not just space travel, but also how we think about manufacturing and resource utilization in space environments. Now beam me up that hammer, Scotty. Sounds crazy, but glitter may have originated on a ranch. The horror, I hear you cry. But where's the glitter even going to? Who's even using it? What even is it? Craft herpes? Devil's dust? Well, there is a glitter conspiracy that's been circulating for a while now that apparently the number one consumer of this sparkly product does not want you to know their identity. It was first created in the 1940s on a farm located in New Jersey by a person named Henry Rushman. He was very experienced in precision cutting and noticed that the cutting machine that he invented to cut developed glossy photo prints occasionally stuttered and deposited cellulose paper, which was called schnibbles. Rushman went on to invent the machine to cut glitter schnibbles from plastic scraps. Glitter schnibbles. That's funny. That makes me laugh. Glitter schnibbles. Okay. The glitter was supposed to be a side hustle that could help support the farm's operating costs for breeding and milking Jersey cows. However, this turned into its own company called Meadowbrook Inventions. Glitter wasn't brought to the public sphere until Christmas time in the 1940s New York City, when use of glitter was encouraged in lieu of Christmas candles during World War II. Why do we like glitter so much? It is a gleaming marvel that captures the imagination of all ages. Humans have always been obsessed with shiny things. There may be an evolutionary reason for this, as glossy object attraction is linked with seeking out fresh water. In one investigation, researchers found that toddlers and infants are attracted to glistening surfaces in an experiment that looked at how often they mouthed or licked different shiny surface plates. Most glitter is made up of many big sheets of thin plastic or foil that is often covered in a layer of aluminum, a substance called aluminum polyethylene terephthalate, although some craft glitter is made of metal and glass. It comes in many different shapes and sizes and colors. The cosmetic variety is more circular in shape, so it doesn't cut your skin. There are two main companies, and both are located in New Jersey, that produce glitter. The first is the original Meadowbrook Inventions, who are a very private company, according to email correspondence with the New York Times. The second company is GlitterX. There is a very secretive air around glitter production. The companies do not even want their clients to know how this sparkly substance is made. There are many uses of glitter. Researchers and zookeepers even mix glitter into animal feed to track animals through their sparkly poop. Due to its static properties and how difficult it is to remove, glitter has also been used as crime scene evidence. However, the number one glitter consumer is a complete secret. When a reporter asked GlitterX who the biggest market is, their lips were completely sealed, and the representative was not allowed to say a word because, quote, they don't want anyone to know that it's glitter in their products, end quote. Of course, this response has lit the imagination of many people and is the foundation of the glitter conspiracy theory or Glittergate. Most recently, many videos have found their way onto TikTok. There are many theories that have taken the internet by storm. Some people think that it is the boat building industry and that the glitter is incorporated into boats, with the suggestion that the industry doesn't want the consumer to know as it may hurt its masculine image. This theory may be slightly flawed, as it is well known that automotive paint contains glitter, so it doesn't really line up with the original quote that suggests no one would be able to tell the product has glitter in it. Another theory is that it may be the toothpaste industry. Some people think it is used in the military. Other people think that it's actually mixed in with the sand on many luxury beaches. This question is really taking over the internet, and there are many, many videos about it, including a very detailed PowerPoint presentation on the matter. Are we even in a glitter shortage? Although there are rumors swirling around the internet about a shortage, there have not been any confirmed accounts by the companies themselves, secretive as they are. But if there is a shortage, that may be a good thing, as the plastic film that most glitter is made from takes about 1,000 years to degrade. Scientists have even called for it to be banned. But personally, in my opinion, everyone could use a little more shiny sparkly in their lives. Did you know some octopus species lay 56,000 eggs at a time? If you're an octopus, particularly a giant Pacific octopus, you've been there, done that. In fact, you died doing it. In what is the saddest mommy story I've heard in a long while. It comes from biologist Jim Cosgrove, who describes it in a lecture he calls No Mother Could Give More. We begin with a pregnant octopus. She's been that way for 4 or 5 months, carrying the eggs inside her body until one day in midwinter, when the water temperature is just right, she starts expelling her eggs one by one into the waters. She will produce, and this will take her a month or so, about 56,000 individuals who flow free until she gathers them into groups, then stitches them into hanging braids like a bead curtain in a hippie's bedroom. This is her octopus den. It's usually an underwater cave protected by the rocks that she's put at the entrance to keep hungry crabs, sea stars, and fish from getting too close. She's glued about 170 braids to the roof, and there she sits, often right under the babies. Each egg, says Cosgrove, is a gleaming white teardrop about the size of a grain of rice. Months pass. All this time, the mother is constantly on guard. As described by Wendy Williams in her book, Kraken, the mother spends 6 months protecting her 56,000 children. She constantly waves her arms generally over the plats of eggs, making sure nothing harmful settles on them. With her siphon, she blows water gently over them to keep them aerated. She uses her arms to keep potential predators away from the eggs and as far away from the den as possible. She normally does not leave the den at any time. Throughout the whole period of more than half a year, she never eats. All of the energy in her body is slowly consumed by her work until, by the time the offspring emerge, she has nearly starved to death. Then one night, though she is weaker, smaller, says Cosgrove, and once brick red color is now a deathly gray, and her skin shows sign of decay, her breath now coming in sporadic gasps, she repositions herself and blows all of her babies out of the den into the open water. It's essential that she use her siphon to blow them free, and once they detach, the babies know exactly what to do, says Cosgrove. The babies are spectacular, measuring 6 millimeters and weighing at just 0.029 grams. They are perfect miniatures of their parents. They have 8 tiny arms adorned with suckers. They can change colors instantly and even produce a miniature puff of ink when they are disturbed. But the mom is near exhaustion. She hasn't eaten for so long, probably because food could attract predators or debris from eating could bring parasites near the eggs. She keeps gently blowing water over the babies, pushing them from the den for as long as she can until she herself floats free, and sometimes only 2 or 3 meters from the den opening, she stops breathing and dies. Her babies, they go straight to the ocean surface, feed there, and grow. Sometimes will descend deeper into the ocean where they will dodge jellyfish, sharks, blue whales, and hope to survive. How many of the 56,000 babies make it to adulthood where they become the largest octopus in the world? It took 2 octopuses, a male and a female, to make the 56,000 eggs. On average, says Cosgrove, the yield is stable, meaning that the 2 parents will be replaced by 2 children. Out of 56,000 eggs, after so many months, so much sacrifice, so much care, after all that, mom's yield is just 2. Well, hope you enjoyed the hair play and the fun, fascinating facts. If so, tap that like and subscribe button. And until next time, live your best life. See you soon.